Hey everyone, welcome to Amy Ulmer Yoga. If you're able, please donate by clicking the link in the description. If not, just enjoy the yoga. So we'll get started laying down on your back. You may want two blocks. A strap might also come in handy. So you can go ahead and lie down with your knees bent and your feet on the mat. And you can take your feet kind of wide and just let your knees drop in toward each other. And place your hands on your belly. You can close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. And just take a breath in when you're ready, feeling the belly expand into the hands. And with your breath out, just feel the belly very gently contract. Take another breath in and out when you're ready. And one more breath in your own time. And now move your hands to your rib cage. And now we'll take 3 breaths, just feeling the ribs gently expand and contract with each breath. The ribs widen with each inhale and gently move towards each other and down with each exhale. And move your hands to your chest. And just take 3 easy breaths, feeling the chest as it expands with the inhale and gently contracts with the exhale. Good, and then go ahead and separate your knees and bring your right knee into your chest. You can either hang on behind your thigh or in front of the shin and circle your right ankle in one direction. And then switch directions. Nice. And then set that down. Hug your left knee in, either hanging on behind the thigh or in front of the shin. Circle your left ankle in one direction. And then switch directions. Good. And then release that. Hug the knees into the chest. And then you can either gently roll off to one side and make your way to a seat, or you can take 2 to 3 rocks along the spine, avoiding your neck. All right, and then you can come to a seat crossing in the middle of the shins. Sitting up nice and tall if you can. If you need to roll up the back of your mat or sit on a blanket to do that, you can. So we'll inhale and reach the arms out, around, and up. And as you exhale, twist to the right. Take your right hand behind you and your left hand to the outside of your right knee. Inhale, sit up nice and tall. Exhale, twist. You can gaze over your right shoulder. Inhale back to center, reach the arms up, and exhale, twist to the left. Take your left hand behind you, right hand to the left leg. Inhale, reach up through the crown of the head, and exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, come to center, reach the arms up, and this time fold over your legs any amount, trying to keep a long spine. So stopping wherever you feel a nice hip stretch and you're able to keep a long spine. With your next inhale, slowly walk yourself back up. We'll switch the cross of your shins and do that all one more time. So inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, twist right. Right hand behind, left hand to right leg. Inhale, sit tall. Exhale, you can take the twist a little deeper. Inhale, back to center, reach up. Exhale, twist left. Take your right hand to the outside of your left leg, left hand behind you. Inhale, reach up through the crown. Exhale, twist. Good. Inhale, come to center, reach up, and exhale, fold any amount. Good. And then inhale, walk yourself back up. We'll make our way onto hands and knees, bringing the wrists under shoulders and the knees under the hips. Inhale, arch your back, let your belly drop, tilt your tailbone up, bring your chest forward. Exhale, round the back like a Halloween cat. Press the mat away. Inhale, arching, tilting the tail up. Exhale, rounding. And then 2 more rounds just like that in your own time. Good. And then just find a neutral spine. Walk your hand about a palm print forward. Tuck your toes and lift your hips up and back to down dog. And just take a breath, bend your knees to lengthen out the back. Spread your fingers wide. All right, then gaze forward and walk your feet to your hands. Come into a forward fold at the top of the mat. Here's where the blocks might come in handy. So let the head hang. And then bring your hands to your hips. Inhale, come all the way up. Take your feet about hips distance. Inhale, reach your arms out, around and up. And exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach your arms up. And exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up, gaze up. And exhale, keep a flat back, bend your knees, forward fold. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. One more. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, bending the knees. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. So we'll add on a little bit. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, bring your hands to blocks or the mat. Step your left foot back so you're in a lunge. Take a breath here. And then down dog. Set your blocks to the side, or you could even use them. Hands to the blocks, step back to down dog or to the mat. Good. And now bring your knees down. Step your left foot forward in between your hands and your blocks. Tuck your back toes and lift your back knee. Reach your chest forward, but reach the right heel back. And then we'll step the back foot forward. Inhale, fingers to shins, flat back. Exhale, fold all the way. Inhale, press through the feet, reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge, keeping the back knee up. Hands can be on blocks or the mat. And as you exhale, step back to down dog, either bringing your hands to the mat or keeping them on the blocks on the, not the highest level, because that will be unsteady. Take a breath here. Bring your knees down. And then step your right foot forward. Tuck your back toes, lift your back knee. Good. And then with your next breath, step the back foot forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet. Reach the arms up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. So adjust the blocks however you need to kind of keep your back long. And then you can either set the blocks to the side or keep your hands on the blocks on a lower level to step back to down dog. And then this time we'll inhale and rock to plank with or without the blocks. We'll slowly lower the knees, and then you can set the blocks aside if you have them and come all the way down to your belly. Slide your hands by your low ribs. Inhale, lift your chest. So just a baby cobra. You barely have to lift. And then come to the all fours and back to down dog. Good. Then bring your knees down, step your left foot forward, put your hands on blocks or the mat, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee, and then step your back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through your feet, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Take a breath here. And then with an exhale, go to down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank, shifting your shoulders over your wrists. Exhale, lower knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest, come all the way down to your belly. Inhale, lift your chest, any amount, squeezing in between shoulder blades. And then exhale, come to the knees and then down dog. Now bring your knees down. We'll step the right foot forward, and your hands can be on blocks or the mat. Lift your back knee. Good. Step your back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet and reach up. And exhale, hands to heart. We'll do one more round of sun salutations. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your left foot back to a lunge. And the next exhale, down dog. And then step your feet back a little bit so that when you inhale to plank, go ahead and inhale to plank. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Lower your knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest, untuck toes. Inhale, lift the chest. Your elbows hug in. Exhale, release. Come to the all fours. And then make your way to down dog. Good. Bring your knees down. Step your left foot forward, tuck your back toes, lift the back knee. Good. And then step your back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, half. Exhale, step your right foot back to a lunge. Take a breath in. Breath out, down dog. Inhale, rock forward to plank. Exhale, lower knees, thighs, pelvis, belly, chest. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale, release. We'll make our way to the all fours and then down dog. Good. Bring your knees down. Step your right foot forward and tuck your back toes. Lift your back knee. Good. Step the back foot forward. Inhale, half. Exhale, fold. Inhale, press through the feet, reach up. Exhale, hands to heart. If you have the blocks, take one to the front of the mat, one to the back of the mat. Then we will step out wide with your feet. And then we'll turn your right toes all the way out towards the wall you're looking at. Outer edge of your back foot parallel to the back edge of the mat. Bend into your right knee, warrior two. So keep your right knee over your right ankle and press the inner knee towards the outer knee. So make sure it's not drooping in. And then take a breath. Strong back leg. Straighten your right leg. Now you can keep your stride like this or heel toe your back foot a little more towards the front of the mat. For triangle, shift your hips back, reach as far as you can forward, and then bring your right hand down to your block, shin, foot, or floor. Reach your left arm straight up. Nice. Draw your bottom hip under you so you're not sticking your butt out and leaning towards the screen, but leaning back a little bit. Nice. Now, bring your top hand to your top hip. Bend into your right knee. Step your back foot back a little bit for side angle. And now reach your top arm straight up. Good. Keep that back leg strong. Take one more breath. And now let the top arm pull you back up. Parallel your feet now. So both outer edges of the feet parallel to the front and back of mat. Hands to hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold. So you can bring your hands down either to the floor or to the blocks and start halfway. And if you can, keep your legs nice and straight. Breathe. Then if it feels available, you can fold in all the way. Good. Inhale, halfway. Now bend your knees a little bit, hands to hips come all the way up. Turn your left toes all the way out, 90 degrees. Bend into the left knee, so now you're just in warrior two towards the back of the mat. Good. Press your inner left knee towards your outer left knee. Don't let the knee droop in. Take one more breath. And then straighten the left leg. You may want to heel toe your back foot in slightly. Shift the hips back. Reach as far as you can forward. And then bring your left hand to block shin, foot, or floor. And reach your right arm up. So keeping the legs strong. So firming muscle to bone. Trying to keep length on the sides of the body, not bowing your ribs up towards the ceiling. Good. All right. Bend into your left knee. Walk your back foot back a little bit so you have space to bend into that left knee and reach the right arm up again. So side angle. Good. Now let that top arm pull you up. Turn your toes towards the screen. Hands to your hips. Inhale, lift your chest. Exhale, fold through center. Bring your hands down either to blocks under your shoulders or to the mat or the floor under your shoulders. So if you can, keep your legs straight. Call energy up through the legs. Lengthen your spine, and then option to fold all the way in. Good. Bend your knees, bring your hands to your hips, press through your feet, come all the way up. You can either step or hop your feet together. And then we'll bring the feet a little closer together, not all the way. Bend your knees and reach your arms by your ears. So chair pose. Bringing some weight into the heels, not too much weight. Take one more breath and then come to stand. Shift the weight into your right foot. First, spread your toes. Then shift the weight into your right foot. Bring your left foot anywhere above or below your knee, and you can pick it up and put it there. You can be next to a wall, hands to heart. So we're pressing down through the standing leg, pressing the left foot into your right thigh, and then you can keep your hands at your heart or reach them up. Good, and then release and come back to chair pose. Sinking the hips, reaching the arms by your ears. And then release and come to stand. Spread your left toes and then bring your right foot anywhere above or below your left knee. And your hands to your heart and press through the standing leg. You can be touching a wall. Press your right foot into your left thigh and open the right hip so you're opening the knee, and then option to reach your arms up. Reach up through arrow straight arms. Good. Release. Come to chair pose. Bend the knees. Bring your arms by your ears. And then come to stand. Make your way to the top of the mat. Inhale, sweep your arms out, around and up. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold. Inhale, fingers to shins, halfway lift. Exhale, plant your hands and step back to plank. So shift your weight into your right hand. Come onto pinky toe edge of right foot. Stack or stagger your feet and reach your left arm up. Now you can bring this right knee down, or you can stay inside plank. Good. And then come to plank and roll right to the other side. Shift the weight into your left hand. Come onto pinky toe edge of left foot. Stagger your feet so right foot's in front. You're on the big toe edge of your right foot. Reach your top arm up. Come back to plank and bring your knees down, thighs, belly, chest. Nice work. And then we'll bring the arms by the sides. Make sure tops of the feet are on the mat for now. And then inhale, lift up, lift the chest, lift the legs, lift the arms. And then release. Stack your hands and rest your forehead on your hands. Take a moment here. And then we'll press back to a child's pose. So take your knees wide, your big toes together to touch. Shift your hips back towards your heels. You can bring your forehead down to a block or the mat. Good. And then come to a seat. So we'll take the feet out in front, knees bent, and hang on to the thighs. Inhale, lift your chest. And then either stay there or see if you can balance. So lean back, bring your shins parallel to the mat. And then either stay there or reach your arms forward. Breathe, try to keep a flat back, and then soles of the feet together, knees wide. Try to sit tall, stick the butt out behind you, and then fold forward any amount. Trying not to round too much. Good. And then release, we'll come back to boat. So you can hang on behind your thighs, lean back. See if you can balance, bringing the shins parallel to the mat, keeping the chest broad and lifted. Maybe you release the thighs, reach the hands forward, soles of the feet together, knees wide, fold in any amount. Good. And then right back to boat, either keeping the feet down or shins parallel, reaching the arms forward. Now see if you can go down to your low back to low boat, reaching the legs long, reaching the arms forward. Good. And then release all the way down. Bend your knees. Bring the feet to the floor, the arms by your sides. And then draw your shoulder blades under you. Broaden your chest. Press down through your feet and lift your hips. Grab the edges of the mat. Make sure you're in the middle. And then work your shoulder blades even more under you. And make sure your toes aren't turned out. Firm your inner thighs. And then lower down. And you can keep hold of the mat, and we'll do that 2 more times. Press down through your feet, lift your hips, work your shoulder blades under you, firm your inner thighs in, lift your chin a little bit away from your chest, and lower down. One more. Press down through your feet and lift your hips. And then slowly release all the way down, and we'll hug the knees in and make your way to a seat again. So you can either roll off to one side or just get there however you like, extending the legs out in front. You may want your strap nearby. We'll take the left sole of the foot to your right thigh and keep your right toes flexed, pointing up towards the ceiling. Inhale, reach your arms up, and exhale, fold. If you're rounding a lot in your back, if you have a strap, take it around the ball of your foot and sit up tall. So don't fold, just hang on and sit up tall as long as you're feeling the stretch in your right hamstring. That's all that matters. So take one more breath. And with your exhale, fold in a little deeper if it's available. And then with your inhale, come on back up. Extend both legs forward. Sit up nice and tall. I forgot to mention, again, you may want some height. You can roll up the back of your mat or sit on a blanket so you're able to stick your butt out behind you. Take the right sole of the foot inside your left leg. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold. Keep your left toes pointing up towards the ceiling. If you're rounding, you can take that strap, if you have it, around the ball of your foot and sit up nice and tall. One more breath. On the inhale, lengthen. On the exhale, fold. Inhale. Release that, extend both legs forward, and then we'll come down onto the mat. Hug the knees in and let them spill over to the right. Let your arms go out to a T. And it's okay if your left shoulder doesn't meet the floor. You could even just rest that arm however it's comfortable. You could even put a block in between the legs. Just unwinding here towards the end. Gently come back to center. We'll bring the knees in and over to the left. And again, if your right shoulder is raised, if your arm hurts, you can rest it wherever it feels comfortable. You could take a block in between the knees if that's better. Take one more breath in and out. And then gently come back. Place your feet down. Take your right ankle over your left thigh. And then send your right knee forward. And you can stay there, or you can hug your left thigh in if it's available, or you could even kind of double up your strap, take it around there and hold it that way. Or you can hold in front of your left shin. I'm going to stick with behind left thigh. You take your right hand through the keyhole, left hand around behind your left thigh, interlace fingers. And then release, set your right foot down, take your left ankle over your right thigh, pause there, send your left knee gently away from you. Stay there, or take your left hand through the keyhole, right hand around behind, interlacing fingers behind the right thigh and drawing your right thigh in, or taking that strap around it, or hugging in front of the right shin. You can let your right leg shin relax, flex your left foot. And then release, set your right foot down if it was lifted. And we'll come into final resting pose. So you can either keep your knees bent on the mat or extend your legs out long if it doesn't bother your back. Let your arms flop out to the sides with the palms up. And then you can either close your eyes or keep a soft gaze. You can take your glasses off if you have them. And just soak in all the benefits of your practice. Soften the jaw and the muscles in the face. Imagine your arms and legs like heavy tree limbs that have fallen to the ground. With your next inhale, start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. Circle your wrists and your ankles in both directions. And then inhale, reach your arms by your ears and take a stretch. Bend one knee at a time. Gently roll off to one side and very slowly press yourself up to a seat. You can keep the eyes soft or closed. Cross at the shins or sit however is comfortable. Bring your hands to your heart. Thank you so much for joining me. The light in me sees and honors the light in you. Namaste. And again, if you're able, click the link below. Thank you again so much. I look forward to practicing with you soon.